Up next. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the center. And for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Irving in at the point guard. And that one's good, Irving. And both these teams rely on low post offense, Doris, in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Irving. Shoots over Nurkic, and it's Irving missing.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Powell finds Lillard, and it's good, 2 points. Lillard's got his second basket.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard
That is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
In the corner, it's Harris for three. That shot misses. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Now here's Irving. The kick out to Brown. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris misses.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cantor, he's checked in for Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Portland leading by 4. Pass to Simons. He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Irving. There's the feed to Griffin. The wide open look for Durant. No good from outside. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Down low and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Jeff Green. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Irving. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. He's covered by Shamet. Jones in the post. Fires from the line. That's good on the jump shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Harden. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Here's Simons. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Portland shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Now here's Harden. Claxton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the free throw, no good.
Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Now here's Harden. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Luwawu. Now Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. And KD the bucket on the assist by Harden.
Well, you see the assertiveness inside from Kevin Durant. He is so good at finishing in different ways.
And Lillard kicks to Anthony. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A free-flowing first quarter. Great. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing.
I think it comes from the.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Harden. Over in the corner, Brown. Stolen by McCollum. Here's Lillard. The shot will not fall. Harden with the defensive effort. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. And he banks in the layup. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Anthony dishes to Nurkic. And a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from three-point range. A nice shot by KD. Durant's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth. Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
In the corner, it's Harris. Nets passing it around. Harden against Powell. Harden's shot is off. Portland leading. Floats it up there for Nurkic. And stolen by Harris. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Well, Joe Harris staying engaged on the defensive end. Nice anticipation to get that steal.
Here is Lillard. 8 points for him. At the top of the key, Powell. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to Powell. 4 on the clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact.
Oh,
Young fella.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Outside Irving. Jordan finds Harris. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Harris against Covington. Kicks it out to Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Norman Powell's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Simons. Back to Jones. Feeds to Cantor. Over Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
What you love about Enes Kanter to me is every night he's capable of a double-double. He's an efficient low-post scorer and a determined rebounder. This guy can play now. Let's make no mistake.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Collin comes in for Jones. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anthony Simons. Brown finds Irving. Now here is Harris. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Powell, no one around him. Portland, no good that time either.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
A shot's good from Irving.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
It's McCollum with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got his first 2 points.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Powell, the pass to Anthony. Good on the three-point shot. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
Stolen by McCollum. And a close game so far through the first. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. It's McCollum with the drive. Nurkic can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. Now the pass to KD. Anthony with the block.
Melo just reading the play the right way, putting the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Griffin passes to Luwawu. Nails the baby hook. Luwawu's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lillard outside. He kicks it to Powell. Back to Lillard. Uncovered. And good. Got got the English that time as it falls. That's 10 points for Damian Lillard.
And this is peak Dame. Rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Powell pulls it in.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
McCollum against Durant. Nurkic kicks to McCollum. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And now it's a three-point Trailblazer lead.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. That doesn't go either for KD. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Powell, the pass to McCollum. Nurkic with it over Durant. Nurkic can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Basket counts. Nurkic has got 8.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Harden kicks to Shamet. Pulls it up. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Trailblazers leading by 3.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Outside for Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Jones, the short one's on the money.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Irving with it, working on Jones. Irving's shot is good.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Knocked away. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
To the paint. Pass to Giles. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Irving dishes to Harden. And here's KD for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Harden finds Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Here's Simons. Giles, the pass to Simons. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
The feed to Nurkic. A rebound by the Nets. To the inside. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That free throw good from Brown. Trailblazers trail by 7. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
Powell against Irving. He feeds it to Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
High post. Nurkic. McCollum outside. Back to Nurkic. Over Jordan. Nurkic can't hit. Nets leading by 8. Brown the pass to Green. Jordan kicks to Green. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Irving with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Irving against Lillard. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The 3-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 10. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
McCollum against Irving. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
How easily scoring comes for Kyrie Irving. So intelligent, such a good decision maker.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Irving drives in. Brown kicks to Green. Powell with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And that one, good. Now just a 4-point Nets lead.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Irving dishes to Jordan. Back to Irving from past the arc. A shot off that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Irving. Lillard way outside. Again the miss by Lillard.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Jordan the pass to Green. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that. Runs up against it and then outworks them.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Dennis Cantor's checked in for Portland.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
KD dishes to Griffin. In the corner. Shamet with it. Outside Durant. Harden the pass to Griffin. Doesn't go that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Kicks it out to McCollum to take the lead. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Count!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Outside Anthony. No one near him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Shamet gets to Durant. Harden has a wide open look. No good with the triple.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Picked him clean. It's stolen by Anthony. On deep. Can't connect. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the... All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The activity in front of the Brooklyn Music. And with Rick.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard. Now here's Jordan. Outside Irving. That one a little long.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Lopez. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. From outside off the mark. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Irving kicks to Harris. A three-pointer, no good. Shot on the wing. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And that one's good, Irving.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. The pass to DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Here's Holiday. Middleton on the wing. To the paint, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Lobbed up there for Lopez, and stolen by Jordan.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Passes to Irving. Three-pointer. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Trying to find that consistency from distance that's stretching out the defense, and that's why Kyrie always has an available driving lane.
Now here's Middleton. The feed now to Lopez. A rebound by the Nets.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
No good from Irving. Bucks trail by 5. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to...
Too much at that.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Brown feeling out a bit. Durant down low. Covered by Giannis. Johnson dishes to KD. Makes it off the glass.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball. Skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Here's Luau, defended by Middleton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's KD. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Middleton drives in. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. KD's shot is off. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. To get out in transition there.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Shot from 16. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. KD's got 6. Holiday looking over the floor. Oh, Middleton in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Brown's got the ball. KD against Antetokounmpo. And here is Durant. He has 6. Rocket 6. Luwawu, the pass to Claxton. Luwawu, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now off the inbound, and that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Middleton.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And that does it for the first quarter. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had this to say.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the 2. Now here's Harden. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Brown. Here's Connaughton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And stolen by Jordan. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Yep, that one goes.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Pass to Portis. The dish now to Forbes. And the 3 off target.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that 3-point shot is a primary weapon.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Irving. Connaughton passes to Portis. Shot to stop the run. Lets it go with a 3. Harden grabs the miss. Nets leading by 9. Here's Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Irving's got 9.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Stolen by Harden. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, Jordan's such a great dunker. Some of the jams he has are completely jaw-dropping.
There's the lob to Portis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Brooklyn.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. On the wing, Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Claxton, and it's sent back by Lopez. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Here's Lopez. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Giannis against KD. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, with a dunk by Giannis.
Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
.58 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Claxton the pass to Durant. The wing jumper off target. Bucks trail by 7. Holiday with the 3. He can't get that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Brown drives in. That shot no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Giannis throws it down.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. At length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
And finished off by KD.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Giannis with it.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And so it's the Brooklyn. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Brooklyn. Found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest advantage of the period was... And...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
We've got Jordan. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Jordan trying to free himself up, and good that time. Harden's got 8 points.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Good D by Jordan. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Irving. Holiday with the block.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
And the Bucks with some changes. Avi Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Forbes dishes to Lopez. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
Irving kicks to Harden. No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. 9-point game.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Bucks trail by 13. They double him with Irving. Lopez kicks to Portis. To end the cold streak, the shot is good off the backboard. Portis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
Harden outside, and here's Harris from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. 1:10 left here in the 3rd quarter. Moron, that's good.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Johnson outside. KD passes to Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Durant against Portis. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Johnson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here are the Nets. They're on a 15-6 run. Bounce pass from Durant. Snatched away. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Nets leading by 14. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the center, locking down the middle. Harris misses. The Bucks shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? DiVincenzo can't hit it. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Here's Durant. Busts the J after the KG pass fake. And the Nets lead by 16.
And this is one of Kevin Durant's favorite moves, getting the defense back on its heels, then stop and pop.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Harden surveying the D. Inside. Griffin against Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Griffin with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Jeff Green. Brownie's checked in for Harris. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Here's Durant. Rebound, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Knocks it loose. Johnson outside. Nets passing it around. Back to Durant. Over Middleton. Johnson dishes to Durant. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 19 points.
Amazing ball handling ability allows Durant to gain separation from even the most locked down defenders.
The pass to Holiday. Back to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point he's going to need some help.
And Durant lunges from deep. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Bucks trail by 11. Middleton for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving with a clean look. They get it back from downtown. That's his 6th miss and 12 field goal attempts. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Griffin with it. Outguarded by Giannis. For 3, Harris. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. In the corner, it's Harris. Shot from 16. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Nets lead by 11.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And that one's good, Irving.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them, complete control.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest. We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. The activity in front of the Brooklyn. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
And the Clippers starting five. They've got Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's George in at the 2 spot. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Johnson. And it's Griffin in at the 4. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Outside Irving. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
George with the ball. Hey, Steve, 2 defensive-minded teams in the building tonight. Both are good at getting stops.
Yeah, Kevin, this is going to be one of those chess match basketball games we get a chance to see. Difference, I think, will be the team that can somehow get easy baskets will make the difference.
Now here's Leonard. Jackson in the corner. Zubac in the post. Defended by Griffin. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. They get it again. Out to Morris. On the wing, George. Back to Morris. Jackson dishes to Leonard. Morris outside. The Clippers keep it alive. From deep 3-point range. And the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Outside, George. Pass to Jackson. Leonard on the wing. Over Johnson. And Leonard gets it to go.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in LA, but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Now Jackson. James Harden missing on the 3. The 3. And that's good. Reggie Jackson for 3.
Looking at Reggie's motion, it's a little bit of a push shot, but able to get it to go.
Leonard against Harden. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Jackson looking around. Down low. Zubac. Back to Jackson. Goes back up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Jackson's got 5 points so far. Harden outside. 1:36 left in the first quarter. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. The pass to George. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
2 points. That one goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Jackson. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Morris kicks to Leonard. Steps back and shoots. Again, Los Angeles.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Here is Harden. He has 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 8. Here's Jackson. They lead by 1. Left side, George. And it's off from three-point range. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And they take the lead. Irving's got his second bucket.
Can hit it outside, inside, and there you see Kyrie with the pull-up.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Shoots the three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Now, here is Irving. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to... Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kennard is out there with Batum. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Rondo in at the point. Now here's Rondo after the miss from KD. Here's Cousins. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
It's stolen. Now the Clippers moving it up. Beverley with the ball. Rondo passes to Beverley. Clippers moving the ball around. Outside, Batum. Passes it to Kennard. To the inside. And they double up Cousins. 5 to shoot. Outside Rondo. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. And taken away by Brown. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Durant the pass to Harris. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific hits, you're right. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Outside Rondo. Kennard for 3. A rebound by the Nets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That one good for 2. And now a 5-point Nets lead.
Could have easily been an and one. Durant finishing through the bump.
Pass to Kennard. Inside, Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, this is the problem. Durant can beat you with the jumper or the drive, so you really don't know how to defend him.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Joe Harris. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Cousins. Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. Paul George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Green passes to Griffin. They kick it out to Green. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The three from George. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
And this is how you score in transition. And Paul George, you just have to appreciate his hustle.
The three from Harden. It's hauled in by George. The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Fires for 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Fires the 3. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. Outside for George. Back to Leonard. And there's the pass to George. Leonard looking over the floor. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Count it. KD's got 6 points.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
George against Irving. Outside, George. A 3 from Leonard. That shot off the mark.
You know what Kawhi brings to the table defensively.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 8 points and 2. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Johnson. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Harden the pass to Jordan. Launches it. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Zubac, and it's Luke Kennard in for Paul George. Now Jackson. He's got 5. Pass to Cousins for the 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Hands it from downtown.
Man, it is tough holding down Kyrie. Smooth release on that shot.
Outside Leonard. Kennard on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Harden surveying the D. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. The answer's right back.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. It's up a 3. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Morris.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Leonard with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Offensive rebound. Cousins dishes to Leonard. Outside Jackson, passes it to Morris. That's a 2 from Kennard. The Clippers get another chance here.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Irving from long range. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Leonard from 3. Griffin grabs the board.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Leonard. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his 2nd 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Pass to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Leonard.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Jordan kicks to Johnson. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. Clippers trail by 7. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Nobody near Irving. And the pass to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Kennard. And the wide open shot from Morris. Buries the long-range jumper. Morris has got 6 points.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. Shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Drains the 3-pointer.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just 1 made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Jackson passes to Morris. Launches a 3. Rebound by Johnson.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Irving for 3. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Leonard with no one around. Connects from 3-point range. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Irving passes to Jordan. Right side, Griffin. And Harden wide open. He shoots. A 3-pointer off the mark. Outside, Leonard lets it go from deep. The shot misses.
A miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had...
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Patrick Beverly. Batum is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George, and it's Rondo in at the point guard.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Sinks the triple. Irving's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Nets.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Rondo dishes to Batum. George with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. And it's George again missing.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well. Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
High post, Zubac. There's the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Brown wide open. He fires. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Claxton's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Drills it from outside.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Rondo against Irving. His three-pointers off the mark. Clippers trail by 6. George looking around. The 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Irving kicks to Green. Takes the 3. Irving can't hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
From deep, George. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A deep 3 from Durant. And again, it's the Nets missing. Clippers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. So the wing on the left. It's George on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. George has got 11 in the second half.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Calm in the heat of the storm. Kyrie with a big bucket.
Rondo passes to Zubac to tie it up. And George is good for 3. George has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's George for 3. A rebound by the Nets. Irving's got his 5th rebound in this one. Claxton the pass to Irving. Fires from deep. Again, Irving missing.
He clearly wants to try and close this game out strong, but your deep range isn't there. You just can't keep forcing it.
And that's an intentional foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. The Clippers also changing it up. Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Patrick Beverly. And it's Jackson in for Rajon Rondo. Irving from long range. Again, Irving missing. Here's Los Angeles now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. The 3 from George. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Clippers lead by 6.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Looking to end the run. Irving misses.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Jackson dishes to George. A three-pointer, no good. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. He kicks to Green. From outside the arc, nails the tray.
Saving a little something from when it really counts. Kyrie dropping daggers down the stretch.
Offline. So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And coming to you today from and David.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. So the next starting five. Harris is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Powell in at small forward. Now here's Powell. Lillard finds McCollum. The baseline J off the mark.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Back to Harden. Offline with his three.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Banked in off the glass.
Boy, so crafty a player is James Harden. I mean, when he gets inside, he finds all kinds of ways and manner in which to score.
Now here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Here's Jordan. Back to Harris. Harden outside. Clock at 6. Out to Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Lillard looking around. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Floats it up there for Nurkic. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
So it's Portland now. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the shot goes in. Harden's got his second basket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Powell. Back to Anthony. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And stolen by Jordan. Now McCollum. Pass to Lillard. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's blocked by Jordan. Harden with it. Lillard picks him up. From the arc. They grab their own miss. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half, really getting after it defensively.
the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Anthony finds Powell. Back to Anthony. Can they get it? And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Enes Kanter, and Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Brownie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Tyler Johnson in for James Harden. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Now here's Anthony. Lillard left side over Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Durant.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Anthony kicks to Lillard. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
3 seconds left. Griffin draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
No good that time. And so it's Brooklyn enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the...
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Jones. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard position.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Now here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. From deep. Nailed from three-point land.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Lillard against Irving. Nobody near Nurkic. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Back to Lillard. Now the dish to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
To the paint. Here's KD. Pass to Claxton. Brown wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Trailblazers trail by 9. Oh, Covington in position. Back to Lillard. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Griffin. Puts it up from 7. A 3 ball. It's not going to go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Jones with it. Guarded now by Irving. Simons. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Lillard against Irving. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. It's good. Nurkic has got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Brown. Fires the 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Here's Lillard. It's Nurkic, top of the key, and stolen by Irving. Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Simons surveying the D. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Now the pass to Claxton. Takes a 3. They get the rebound.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score. Attacking that offensive glass.
Now, here's Lillard. Takes it out to Covington. Lillard outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The deep 3 from Durant. Brown the pass to Claxton. The deep 3 from Irving. No good with the triple. And so we wrap up the first half. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny, what's yours? And that does it for our half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Ouch. So for Brooklyn now, Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here is Harden. And the basket by Harris.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Harden against Lillard. He kicks it to Cantor. Over Jordan. Bounce pass Anthony. Here's Lillard. A beautiful reverse layup. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 7 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Lillard outside. Feeds to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Harris from the arc. And Cantor pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 16. Cullen passes to Carmelo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Over Green. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Shamet. And the Nets miss again. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And that one, good.
Everything going the plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Out to Harris from past the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Green passes to Jordan. Harden has a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Shamet finds Harris. It's good from long range. Harris has got 9 points now in just the second half.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
Harden dishes to Jordan. Harden the pass to Green. The offensive rebound out to Harris for 3. The shot missing. Trailblazers trail by 16. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. On the wing, Harden tries yet again. Jordan the pass to Harris. Here's Harden on the wing. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Oh, what a play!
Boy, DeAndre Jordan still able to throw down these fantastic dunks. And he loves when he gets a chance to do so.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Norkic checked in for Enes Kanter. And Robert Covington subbed in for Lillard. And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Brown is checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Johnson against McCollum. Outside for Durant. On the wing, Johnson. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read
he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. We've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Nurkic. C.J. McCollum out there with Jones. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Portland. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
Kept alive, Nurkic. Here's McCollum. Pass to Simons. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Goes up again. A rebound by the Nets. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And here's KD for 3. Back to Griffin. Brown the pass to Griffin. KD looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Left side, Brown. Off target from three-point range.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the basket by McCollum.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Durant, no good. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Lillard's checked in for Portland. Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Irving for 3. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Lillard. Takes it out to Covington. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. On the wing, Jones. Defended by Durant. Lillard outside. Covington dishes to Jones. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Irving against Lillard. From deep. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Anthony, and it's blocked. KD finds Irving. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Powell, the pass to McCollum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Pass to Claxton. Irving with it. And here is KD. Guarded by Powell. The kick out to Irving. Passes it to Claxton. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And James Harden subbed in for Brown. Irving's shot is good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Kyrie Irving.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Off target from outside. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
From deep three-point range, rebounded by Anthony. 15 seconds left in the game. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Shoots off the step back. Off target with that shot. And so it's Brooklyn easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this one. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So the Nets starting five. We've got Johnson. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Holiday with the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Irving looking over the floor. Johnson kicks to Irving. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. On the wing, DiVincenzo takes the 3, and the 3 ball is good. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here's Giannis. James Harden picking up that last basket. 5 on the clock. Here's Giannis. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Passes to Irving. Lets it go from 14. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks to Middleton. For the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Harden the pass to Johnson. Nets passing it around. Irving can't get it to go.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Giannis left side. Back to Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Launches a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving from long range. Hits it from three-point range.
You give Kyrie a good look at the rim. It doesn't matter how far back he is from the line.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. The wide open look here for Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Baseline try, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Harden. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Lopez against Jordan. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Off target with his 3.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And here's Harden for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. It's tipped and stolen by Jordan. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Holiday against Irving. Left side, Griffin. Harden against DiVincenzo. Harden kicks to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Milwaukee in the lead. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Drills the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Down low. Lopez, no luck. Nets trail by 4. And Harden with the stuff.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Giannis outside. Pass to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. There's the pass to Middleton. Up again. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Wow, what a credit to DeAndre Jordan. Just
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Bucks on top, up 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
So for Brooklyn now, on out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And there's Green. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Brown. Green kicks to Durant. From deep, Harden. A rebound by the Bucks. Now here's Tucker to the left wing. Middleton right side. A fader. He can't hit that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it comes off the front of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pulls up for 3. Harden grabs the miss. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Brown, good.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
It's Portis, high post. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. The putback, great positioning on the putback. Connaughton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He kicks to Middleton. Here is Forbes, guarded by Harden. And it's denied. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's Teague following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Portis. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And they get it. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Brown. Irving with a clean look. Claxton. It's good on the putback. And it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Brown. Forbes can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now, here is Irving. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 7.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
And Teague, here we go. Passes it to Tucker. Out left to the wing. Here's Nora. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Fires for 3. Claxton, no good. Now Tucker. Out to the wing. 3-pointer. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams. And that does it for our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bucks trail by 5. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez at the center. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
You've got to respect the range of Holiday if you're the D, showing he can hurt you from that area.
But deep 3 from Irving. Let's keep it alive. Nets passing it around. It's Solomba to Kumbo. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For the tie, the kick out to Holiday. For 3, Middleton drains the 3-pointer. Middleton's got 6.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Irving double team. Griffin finds Jordan. Back to Griffin. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Giannis.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
The wide open look here for Lopez. No good from outside. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson for 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Pass to Holiday. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Bucks making a switch here. Donaton's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Landry Shamet's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's James Harden in for Nicholas Claxton. Here's Johnson following the 3 by Milwaukee. Jordan dishes to Harden. Great look, but off the mark.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Holiday against Johnson. Count that one. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And here's Holiday following the three-pointer by Blake Griffin. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Right wing, beyond the arc. Tucker can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Brown finds KD. Shoots over Tucker. KD can't get it to go.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Outside Holiday. Back to Portis. Outside Holiday. Offline with his three. The Nets with the lead. Durant deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Harris. Shoots. And the shot falls short this time. Durant with the steal. The pass to Claxton. Back to KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Holiday with the three. Drills it from outside. Holiday's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to Connaughton. Lets it go with the three. They get it again. Portis. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 2. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Irving. Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harden in at the point guard. Off target from outside. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Nora. Misses the three. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Teague against Green. Pass to Irving. The three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. The Bucks shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. Forbes, the pass to Portis. Outside Teague. From deep. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Inside. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. Pass to Portis. Here's Nora. Here's Tucker. Pass to Forbes. There's the triple. Green with the rebound.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Irving. Here's Durant. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Well, with his combination of length and timing and athleticism, Kevin Durant is eating the glass right now.
Teague with the ball. Right side, Portis. And Tucker has it in the corner. The 10-footer. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Green. Harden's shot is good.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss. Brooklyn leading by 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And here's Jordan outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it left. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Lopez. It's good on the putback.
Oh, my goodness, Lopez with a big-time delivery from the big man.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And there's the pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton for 3. The rebound by KD. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Such a wide open look. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. When he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. Plays it up off the glass.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Irving drives in. Outside for Jordan. Durant way outside. They grabbed their own miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To take the lead. No good. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Middleton for 3. The rebound by the Nets. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden has a wide open look. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. Off target from downtown. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. Both teams tonight dealing with some injury. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So the Nets starting five. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, they've got Jackson. Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Leonard in at the three spot.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And the Croatian big man, Ivica Zubac, a big hip-hop fan. His teammates call him Zupac.
It's amazing that he was traded from the Lakers to the Clippers, so still home games here at Staples Center. Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Harden. Hits the jumper in space.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Pulls up. That one's not going to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from KD. And here's George for 3. Harden grabs the miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
From deep, Jordan, the offensive rebound. Back to Irving. The 3 ball. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, you could pretty much say that DeAndre Jordan's going to get a lot of his points right there, trolling around the rim.
George looking over the floor. Los Angeles with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Luwabu's shot is off.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Jackson passes to Leonard. Here's Morris. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Lets a floater go, and it's weighed in by KD. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
Well, instead of taking it all the way to the rack, Durant uses that length and soft touch for the floater.
George, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Durant against Morris. KD can't get it to go. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he makes that one. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. And here's Harden after Paul George getting his three to go. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. From outside the arc. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. From deep, George. Good D by Irving.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Here's Leonard following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And George, here we go. Outside for Jackson. This one for three. And there's Paul George on the assist by Jackson. George has got 6.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Harden has a wide open look. Another miss by Harden.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Second chance shot, and Jordan with the nice inside bucket. He's got 8.
Well, with the physical tools he has, Jordan's presence in the paint looms very large, and he knows to live there.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Got it up. He's off on that one. And so it's DeAndre Jordan making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Clippers, we've got Luke Kennard. Rajon Rondo is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Batum in at the 4.
Well, Kyrie has so many layers to what he can do to you offensively. Loves pulling out the soft and delicate floater.
Kennard for 3, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Kennard's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Clippers. Irving double team to the inside. Harden. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Beverley. Kennard on the wing. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there. And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator, and the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen regardless of the call staying the same.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Harris passes to Griffin. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Clippers trail by 3. Kennard for 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Here's Luwawu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Kennard for 3. A rebound by the Nets.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Clippers trail. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Mann. Puts up a 3. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Beverly for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
The Clippers shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Mann passes to Kennard. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. And here's Harris from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Beverly with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Here's Luwawu. Off the left rim and out.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Griffin. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 10.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. The shot's good from Kennard.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Harris inside. It's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. 19 seconds left to play here in the half. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's off from three-point range. And here's Kennard. And so that's the end of the first half. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. DeAndre Jordan came out on a mission in the first. He had 10 points, 3. And that'll do it.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Brown, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Clippers trail by 9. Jackson up top, guarded by Harden. Morris, left side. Shoots over KD. Hits the front of the rim and out. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Offensive rebound. Zubac kicks to George. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. From downtown, Zubac the pass to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Missed it, even after all those chances.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And here's George for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 12.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Brown outside. Durant down low. Covered by Morris.
Well, that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
The 3 from George. George missing again. Nets leading by 8. And here comes the break. Stolen by Zubac. It's Jackson with the drive. Outside for George. The 3. The rebound by the Nets. Harden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Irving. Passes it to Brown. And here's Harden for 3. Morris with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting only 21% from the field so far. And it's George again missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Left side, Leonard. Jackson passes to Zubac. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Zubac. And the Clippers making a change here. Londo's checked in. Then for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Green in for Irving. Harden finds KD. Puts it up from 17 and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Durant's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. George with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. From the arc. The shot by George, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here now the Clippers. Outside, George. To halt the run. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Brown. No points in the game yet for him. And the wide open shot from Green. Offensive rebound. KD looking around. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
Nets leading by 11. Harden the pass to Brown. Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. Outside, George launches it. It's good from long range. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Now here's Harden. He's got 7. Rondo with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The 3 from George. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
And it's George again missing. Lets the 3 fly. The second effort. And it's good on the way in. And the Nets lead by 12.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's Brooklyn. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Morris is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's George in at the 2. That 2's out there for the Clippers.
Everyone knew Leonard would be a plus rebounder and defender coming out of college, but not many people saw elite scorer and NBA Finals MVP on his resume.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Jordan finds Irving. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Right side Durant. The pass to Luau. Shoots over Leonard. Durant. Pass to Luau. Clock at 4. The tray. The shot by KD. No good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Leonard, no luck. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Over George. KD can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 10. George with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. There's the 3. George, no good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Got that one up quick. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, his ability to pull up off the dribble should be illegal for a near 7-footer. Durant showing exceptional body control there.
The shot by George, no good.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Rondo dishes to Cousins. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Leonard from deep three-point land. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Oh, no. Just don't let him get his feet set. Leonard has become a deadeye on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Morris finds George. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his first foul.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And the Nets making a change here as well. James Harden, he's checked in for Green. At the elbow, Batum. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Irving looking over the floor. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kennard's shot is off. Nets leading by 9. And Durant puts up a deep three. Kennard with the rebound. 1:14 left in the fourth. Knocks down the three ball.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
From deep three-point range, and it's Kevin Durant with the three. KD's got 11 in the second half. Jackson against Harden. Pass to Kennard. This one for three. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Jordan the pass to Llewellyn. Back to Jordan. Outside, KD. From deep. No good there. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
KD on the wing. Passes to Llewellyn. Jordan kicks to Irving. Good on the three-point shot.
Trying to find that consistency from distance. That's stretching out the defense, and that's why Kyrie always has an available driving lane.
From deep three-point range, here's Harden. Batum grabs the miss. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 9. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head.